Hi everybody, my name's Matt Wickham, this is Chloe and Mitchell Wickham, my kids. We're at the 2018 Queensland camp. We've had an awesome time up here and we're just going to have a quick chat, family chat about preparation, I guess, in regards to tournaments, to training and just general teaching.
How we cope with the stress and stuff like that.
Yeah, so we all just got back from America and like a teaching conference. Chloe and myself did that, and that was a great experience for me because having so many years of teaching and then relearning again, so that was really quite good. Chloe, how did you find the course over in America?
I think it was, an experience and learning, because I've never learnt much skills about teaching, so it was good learning new stuff that I noticed that you didn't do in your classes when you were teaching me when I was younger. So it's kind of good that I was learning new skills to help me teach my classes quicker than what it took Dad how long to learn these skills, where it took me just a couple of years.
And that was, and I felt nervous as well going into this test overseas, and they have the criteria. But because I was nervous, you just got to get the courage to take that next step. I think a lot of us will go, oh no, I'm going to feel embarrassed. I'm going to feel, I'm going to look bad. Most of the time, everybody's think, oh, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to look bad. But I try and reverse that and think about making it into a positive instead of a negative an emotion, because people do that. Same with Mitchell competing. Isn't Mitchell, when you go to compete, people go, well, what if you lose?
Just don't think about it.
It's something that everybody loses, and in a competition you might have 10 people in that competition and one person wins. So all these other people are lost, but it's the experience. We always say to the kids, it's about the experience of doing something. It's the experience afterwards you get, and if you lose, you end up thinking about, what did I lose? Why did I? How did I lose? And then instead of going, oh man, I really sucked, I really did that bad, I always tell the kids to look at it as a positive and say, look, how do I improve that particular move? If I lost on a particular move, like Mitch, he works on techniques, and if he lost on a move, how can we make it better? So instead of making it a negative, and say, I just am lost, I'm not going to compete ever again, not the right attitude. If he loves the enjoyment of competing, then he would start working on a sort of move to try and work on that. And that's what I was saying with our fighters as well.
Yeah, you can also apply it to teaching as well. So after a class that you might have not had control over the kids, and you're like, why did that happen? Was it me personally? Do I have to improve something, or was it just the night? But mainly, most of the time, it would probably be you as an instructor. You just have to figure out what can make them focus more, their focus anchors and stuff like that you can use, those tools and stuff, you can take those out and use that for your teaching principles and stuff like that. And I think that's the good, looking at the positives instead of the negatives really helps throughout comps, teaching, training, all these things, just that's the key.
And Mitchell, when he competes for a competition, so you want to tell everybody about, what sort of prep you do, I guess, in preparing for a competition and nerves and stuff like that.
I think before a competition, you need to have a vision. You need to know what you want to do. Before a comp, you need to have a vision of you winning. You can't have any doubts or anything. You need to go in there and do what you do best, and just do as well as you can do, and that's all you can hope for, I guess.
And you do get nervous. We all get nervous.
Yeah, we all get nervous, but you just got to cope with those. Yeah. Everyone has them, so.
Yeah.
Everybody's going
to be different on those nerves as well. So some people vomit and some people get really nervous, and they think because that's an obstacle, but you've got to learn how to deal with that. You've got to breathe, rechange your focus, and something that probably about 20 years ago I did a seminar with Randy Couture about his competition, and he used to say that he had cue cards. So whenever he had a negative thought put into his mind himself, thinking, oh, I'm not good or not, he used to bring these cue cards out and just read it as more of a positive thing and saying, I am good, I can do this. And I think I keep looking back at that as a positive thing in anything, I'm not that good, but I'll give it a go. And don't think about the outcome. If you're going to look bad, you know, it's the experience that you get.
Yeah.
And I always say to the kids that compete, they're actually kids today competing in Melbourne at our club, and I always say, go and have fun, enjoy yourself, and gain the experience. And if you win, it's a bonus. All right. So, you guys wanna-
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
covered most of it.
Yep. And then when in teaching, regards to teaching as well, just teach. You know, one of my old instructors used to hold back stuff. I try not to hold back. I want to teach
Yeah.
as much as possible. And then when I start teaching, I actually in turn learn more as well. So my technique will get better by teaching. I understand the technique better, and you end up advancing more by teaching. And you can teach it to anyone. You could be. I have young kids that help out with the classes, and I can see their improvement because they're helping the little kids out and improving already. So they're little coaches.
Yeah.
So get your kids at classes coaching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with Chloe takes all her kickboxing classes for the kids, and now she takes the role of that. Anything else?
Yeah, that covers it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stay positive.
Definitely positive.
Yep. Mitchell says keep a vision of the
You
outcome.
definitely need a plan, I think,
plan.
as well helps too,
Yeah.
even with teaching.
And I think talk it out. So I talk a lot with the kids about mindset. So getting that off their chest instead of
Yeah.
holding it in, they get rid of it. So
Talk to someone.
all right, talk to each other, talk to your instructors, and
Yeah.
so thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.